What is up, ladies and gentlemen? We are back finally on the S1000 with all the upgrades installed except for the velocity stacks. Other than that, everything performance wise is pretty much done to this thing, and it's actually my first ride. This thing's been done for quite a few months now, and I'm just now getting to test it for the first ride, and I am so excited for this thing because it has been horrible to ride with all the restrictions on it. So I'll go ahead and fire it up. It's finally sounding like an actual motorcycle, sounding so freaking good. She's already warmed up. Absolutely love this thing. It's actually a joy to ride, so let's get out and ride this thing and we'll talk about it. A couple different changes on this bike from her to mine that she's done that I haven't done yet, so we'll talk about those and go over those things, and it's actually made quite a difference, but we'll get into that later in the video. So I'm trying to get used to her bike since she does have stock mirrors. We'll get into those. She made a couple changes with her levers, and so I'm still trying to get used to the bike with those couple of changes. Plus I've been riding my M1000 that is on stock tune, so even going from that to a tuned bike, there's absolutely no flat spot on this thing, and it's so much freaking fun. Absolutely love it. Pop wheelies on this thing, not even trying, just rides them nice and easy, popping them up. I love it. I'm trying to go on some roads today where we're not going to hit too much traffic. Believe it or not, this is about the 4th video that I've tried taking with this bike. The other ones all have been with that S1K chick riding them. I've not been riding them, but I was trying to get her to be able to test them and give us her reaction and stuff with it, but it has not been working out. In between traffic, weather, and everything else going on, it has not worked out. So this is, I think, test number 5 or try number 5 with this, trying to get a video out for this thing. And I'm kind of glad I get to review it because I'm so excited for this thing. Just gets up and goes with zero issues. Barely rolling on the throttle. Wasn't even close to full throttle. Just barely rolling on that thing, and it's just going. So let's get into a couple things that this has that my M doesn't. So for example, the sprocket will start in the back of the bike. The sprocket is actually 1/2 smaller than my M, so it's not as torquey, but it will still get up and go, but it doesn't wheelie as easily. So we usually, I think, roll at what, 60 mile an hour for our races. Oh yeah. Oh baby. I can definitely tell a huge difference in the sprocket change with 1/2 smaller. It doesn't wheelie as much, and I gave it a pretty good pull. I didn't wide open throttle it by any means, but I did crack that throttle open pretty far. Awesome. This guy's gonna let me go around him. Thank you very much. So yeah, I can already tell a difference with the sprocket change. I cannot wait to change my sprocket because I do plan on going 2T smaller on the M1000. Another change, the levers. She actually angled her levers down farther than what I have mine. She angled them down a little farther, so it's a little more comfortable as you're coming off your grip to grab them, which is a huge difference. But I like it. I really like it, especially coming through the corners. Coming in, braking, getting off the throttle, braking, coming on again. Absolutely love it. Gotta be careful around this turn, in between that spot in the road and cars coming towards me. But yeah, these levers are so nice. They're angled down just the slightest bit, but they make a huge difference. And she wanted them that way. At first I was like, no, I'm good. I mean, it might make a difference, but you gotta be careful with your clearance of everything so it doesn't hit. And if I get a second, might just show you at this stop sign, just in case you guys want to do this. Just be careful whenever you do adjust it down with this car. Whenever you turn your bars, they don't want to hit. You don't want your bars to hit here. You got to watch your clearance here, and same with coming back here. You don't want to go too low and hit down here or anything. So just be mindful of that whenever you do lower them, that your clearance is good. And now that I let everybody go, got a wide open road here. So we'll do a pull here. Freaking love it. Absolutely love it. And again, I could have stopped. I stuck my knee out. I hit the brake a little bit, not a whole lot. So we're good. Don't freak out in the comments. Oh my God, you almost wrecked. No, I had time. I saw them before I even got my start on, so we're good. I was trying to top out the bike, but we're good. We're good. Don't freak out in the comments, people. I already see that one coming. So yeah, and the mirrors. Let's get talking about the mirrors. I do not like the stock mirrors. I thought I would miss them, but I really do not miss the stock mirrors whatsoever. I feel like whenever I'm riding, I have to either look over farther or move my eyes over farther and take my eyes off the road whenever I look at the stock mirrors, because they're out so far. That's one thing about the Rizoma mirrors, is they sit down a little bit more and I can just barely look down with my eyes, and I can actually look under my arm to see back behind me. The mirrors aren't as big, but you can still see plenty fine with the Rizoma mirrors over the stock mirrors. I highly prefer the Rizoma mirrors over the stock ones, because they're big, bulky, they're ugly, they're super heavy, and again, whenever I have to look over behind me and check my mirrors, I gotta look too far. And I don't know if it's just because I haven't rode with the stock mirrors in a while, and maybe it's just me, but yeah, see how that clearance is? See how good the clearance is there? But yeah, I absolutely freaking love this thing. I miss being on this bike. I miss being on my M. Highly recommend Brentuning. I went, oh by the way, I went straight to stage 2. For anybody that didn't watch my install video, I did go straight to stage 2 on this. Ooh. I have air filter, exhaust, and stage 2 Brentuning is what's done on this. Highly recommend the stage 2. There's a lot of performance upgrades. The IAT relocation to the front. I did not remove the flappers out of this thing, so I kept those in because if you ever got to put the bike back to stock and you don't have the flappers in, it will throw a code, or could throw a code. So I kept those in. They stay open all the time anyways, so it doesn't really matter. Love this thing. It gets up and goes with zero issue. So, something I'll talk about in this video. I know I talked about it in my last video with the M1000 whenever I was testing it. One thing that I do whenever I get on it like that, I don't use my brakes too much. I stick my left leg out and let it catch the wind. That way I don't have to slam on my brakes, because the last thing I want to do is slam on the brakes too hard. My bike start acting weird. Just saw a video the other day where a guy slammed on his front brakes, done an endo, and went flying over the bike. I don't want to do any of that, so I try to stay off the brakes as much as I can, especially at those speeds. I don't want to wear on the brake pads and calipers, rotors, all that. So I stick my leg out, let it catch all that wind, stick my body upright, just become less aerodynamic and let the wind slow me down, and I'll slowly use the brakes, and that way it will slow me down a lot faster, way faster than if I was to just use the brakes. Plus then you have all that wear and tear on your brakes for no reason whatsoever. Please tell me you're going straight. Not bad. Had a little wheelie going on, but nothing too much. Yeah, I don't know what more I could go over other than this thing is finally a joy to ride. Highly recommend putting stage 2 Brentuning on your motorcycle, especially for your S1000. Gives the flat spot, gets that away from it. So throttle response is 100%, no lag in your throttle response, and your fan comes on sooner too, so your bike stays cooler. That is another big one for me, especially on my R1, where your fan kicks on at like 186 instead of 205 or 210, 215. whatever your manufacturer sets them at, keeps the bike so much cooler in the summertime that it makes a world of freaking difference. Man, it is windy. And then don't forget, guys, I'm almost to 700 subscribers. At my 1,000 subscriber mark, I will be doing a giveaway. I will be giving gloves away, helmet, I don't know yet, boots, apparel, t-shirts, I don't know, a bunch of stuff. We'll be giving stuff away anywhere from, I don't know, $200 to $400, $300 to $500, I don't know. Depending on how quickly we get there and how fast we shoot up, we'll do a big old giveaway, guys. So once we get closer, we're at 700 now. Once we get like 850, 900 mark, we'll do a poll or something, and I'll put something together to where you guys can comment, talk about what you guys want to see me give away. So that's still in the works. Haven't forgot about that. I keep forgetting to mention it in my past couple videos, been so busy. But yes, thank you to my 700 subscribers. I shot up within like the last month or so. I've shot up so many freaking subscribers. I've gained almost, I think, 200 subscribers in the last like maybe 2 months, month and a half, which is huge considering it's winter time. And then I will be going to Atlanta this weekend, so hopefully I get this video up before I leave, and then that will last you guys till I get back and start slowly uploading some of that footage from Atlanta. I'm super excited. So we're gonna already sign off here so I can get home, clean this up, clean my GoPro up, and get everything ready to go. Gotta get packed up and on the road tomorrow. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you guys for watching. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Follow me over on Instagram as well. Follow that S1K chick over on Instagram. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out and ride safe.